Now before we create the views, we need to take care of one more thing, and that is in our employee manager controller. Because here we have actions like insert, update and delete, and these actions need to be available only to the authorized users. Because even with all this signing in, if we do not specify that these actions are available only to the users with a specific role, in our case it's the manager role, then anyone still would be able to actually process these actions. So up here, about the public class for the employee manager controller, I'll specify that everything in this controller needs to be available only to the authorized users. So I'll use the authorize attribute, and I will specify that this has to be for the roles manager. So if in the future we decided to add another role, then user with that role would not be able to access any actions in this controller. And that's all. That's all we need to do in order to make this available only to the users that are signed in. So now let's work on those views. So let's open the views, and I'm going to add another folder, and this is going to be for the security controller, so I'll call this one security. And I'll start with something very simple. I'll right click, add a view, and this one's going to be for the access denied action. So I'll call this view access denied. And what do we want here? It's just a simple message that there was an error when signing in. So I'll just use an h2 tag. I'll make the message red, so this is gonna be class message, and it will just leave some kind of error message. So next, let's work on the signing in and registration.